Um, okay, Chair Chet Hill. Oh, there she is. Miss Aldag has a excused absence. Rita Holmes, Chris Wallaker, Lisa Smerick, and we'll wait for one moment. We lost our chair anyway, so. I have you over there, but I could move you over here or there. Okay, so you're just in time for roll call. Catherine Becker. Right. Yes. No. Nope. Right. So, all right, at the October 30th meeting, training meeting, we're having John Enos come from Carlisle Wortman. So Carlisle Wortman is our general consultant. Usually we have Megan Minnock or Mason Minnock working with us, but this time I decided to get John Enos. They're both great facilitators. John has actually been doing trainings for ZBA for upwards of 20 years. And he's a really funny guy. Um, so I requested him. I am creating a PowerPoint presentation that he'll take you through. However, like I've mentioned previously, my hope is and my instruction to John really is going to be for it to be a very interactive um, training so that you guys have some scenarios in front of you and then you're like able to act them out, if you will, so that not only does it give you more confidence in terms of like the technical zoning board of appeal responsibilities, but also even just being in a meeting and the flow of that. Um, I know that unfortunately Lisa nor Chris are going to be able to attend. We will have other opportunities for you in the near future. Um, and of course, I'm happy to meet with either or both of you afterwards to just kind of do a quick brief, rundown. I'm sure our esteemed planning commission rep and chair would also be more than welcome to do that with you as well. On that note, though, I do want to make sure that I'm reaching out to you directly and answering questions and of course, John will be available for answering any and all questions, but just to kind of prepare him for anything that you all might, be like, hopefully not staying up at night thinking about, but that you'd really like to know about ZBA particularly. And if you can't think of anything right now, then, more than welcome to send me an email, but um really like within the next day or two would be great. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. I think that I don't know, it potentially will be recorded. I don't know exactly how we'll do it, but it potentially can be recorded. Um, but to that point, I mean, it would be really great if the two of you are there because it's also, about like the interaction with your board members and, working on finding information together. I recall that you, Lisa, had some availability like around November 14th. I believe that was a Thursday. Um, do you have any chance to know your schedule yet, Chris? And I believe that Catherine and Rita said that the two of you were pretty flexible. Yeah, November 14th, like 2 hours. Mm-hmm. I mean, and we can even start it earlier. The only problem is that, dinner gets in the way. Because we can't buy you dinner. I mean, you could potentially bring in dinner, but then, it just kind of gets messy with, so that's why we've stuck with 7, but unless you all eat earlier and then we could do it earlier. Okay, no problem. Um, Okay, so yes, to your point, Chad, that's going to really be the emphasis is going through those findings of fact as you have decisions in front of you, um, and trying to like better understand them in our ordinance. Um, some of those are a little confusing, I think, even, I think so. Um, so just making sure that they're well understood, what exactly they mean, I think is important. Um, and and because you guys, first of all, you've been on the ZBA for quite some time. None of you are brand new. Um, and because you, I guess, had another training like about a year ago, this is just kind of, we're gonna stay away from the basics, and really it's like the next level of just really focusing in on those findings of fact and making decisions. Okay. um okay. Okay. Yeah. And I know, Chris, you've been on, I think you and Chet have been on pretty much the longest, right? Um, okay. Okay, so again, I'll maybe just off camera here, we can discuss a couple of more date options. But otherwise, I'm looking forward to it. The doodle poll, yeah. The problem is yeah, we'll talk about that in one moment. Okay, that's our other business. Motion for adjournment. Meeting is oh. Great. Meeting adjourned.